Ring, the Amazon-owned home surveillance company, announced a formal partnership with Flock cameras, cops, police databases. The partnership integrates Ring community request feature to go directly into Flock and you, with your consent, can share information to the cops. But if the cops come to you and say, I need the surveillance from your Ring camera, you can say no. They need a warrant. That is called a search. Fourth Amendment. But regardless, the partnership, it's over. And you're still asking me, how are they getting all this evidence?
If you are in Texas, you will not believe this. The Texas State Troopers just spent $4.5 million on 4 brand new Chevy Tahoes equipped with a new ominous Israeli surveillance technology. They're saying that these 4 new Tahoes will be tested out in Texas, right? And what they do is it's a box that goes on top of the Chevy Tahoe, and it acts as a cell phone tower, meaning they'll be able to drive these new vehicles around and intercept cell phone information and data. So whether that's legal, I don't know, but I do know that I believe in America you do need a warrant in order to look at cell phone data. So how would these vehicles be used? And it seems like they'll be able to ride on the side of you and see what's going on your phone. So look it up for yourself, guys. I'll put it on the screen. You can pause and read. But yeah, new technology, $4.5 million spent on a tech to spy on Americans. I'm out.
Man, they got cameras everywhere. I bet you didn't even know this. Check out these cameras that they got right here. And you probably done seen this and probably didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Flock cameras are the main thing that law enforcement uses now to catch criminals. That's what it is. As clear as I can say it. What we'll do is I'll put a picture of a Flock camera on this so that you'll see it. But they're everywhere. Once you see this thing, you're going to realize that you see them everywhere. It is a camera that is positioned to capture your license. That's what a Flock camera is. But these cameras capture more than your license. They can capture the interior of your vehicle as you drive by these cameras, especially the positioning of the camera. And it's legal. And so what happens is this camera captures your tag. And when it captures your tag, it's able to detect where your vehicle has been anywhere in the United States where there are Flock cameras. If you're in Georgia and you travel to New York, every time your vehicle tag gets captured by a Flock camera, it is entered into a database and they are able to track it.
Need factoring or fuel support? You need OTR Solutions. Go to the link in the comments.
Here's what the police can find out about you without a warrant. This is Flock Nova, an app created by Flock Safety with the tagline, "Search once, see everything." And it's used to investigate U.S. citizens without the need for a warrant. One search in this system does not always stop with one result. Nova is built to pivot. A phone can lead to a name to an email, and an email can lead to location data. And that location data ends up mapping out your daily movements. The app follows links outwards and keeps pulling related records across 49 different unique data types, as you can see here. In one scenario, Flock Nova was used to track a person with the location data obtained by a food delivery app, and then the individual was found at a friend's house. This really extends to nearly any app that asks for your location data and is willing to sell it. Even the weather app sells your location data. Flock Nova is paired with Flock OS, their dynamic surveillance network that uses over 280,000 AI-integrated cameras and audio devices that allow them to identify and search for any vehicle or person inside the United States. Flock OS allows them to create alerts, so if you pass their devices, they can track you in real time, based off your vehicle, your license plate, your likeness, what you're wearing, a whole host of different identities. Flock Safety boasts having over 20 billion monthly scans of individuals passing their license plate readers and cameras every single month. What's scary is that all this data lives on a map that they exposed the credentials for 53 unique times, meaning anyone that found the credential had access to that data. This is going to be a series. This is the first episode, but if you want to see more of what they could find out about you without a warrant, watch my upcoming videos.
You know, when a police officer pulls you over, he's listening to your whole conversation. That's why he sits behind you in a car for 20 minutes. He's listening to every word you say. Here's how. The real reason why they got rid of lead-based gasoline is not because it was bad for the environment or pregnant women. It was because radar, where how they check your speed, came out in the 1940s. It was adopted in the 1970s by law enforcement. So they outlawed it in 1978 for the homes, and they outlawed it for the cars as well for the gas, because when they hit you with the radar gun, the radar radiation has to return to for it to tell the speed. Lead absorbs it, so it doesn't go back to sender. The data can't be collected. Now, also, if you've ever wondered why a police officer sits behind you for 20 minutes after he pulls you over and you don't know why, it's because he's listening to your conversation with the same technology, whatever you're saying in your car, but he really can't or couldn't do that if there was a gas tank full of lead between you and him. Could he or she?
Oh, my bad. I almost dropped my phone. Dang. Now, oh my God. Y'all won't believe it, man. Yes, that's what's happening. I hope this is one hell of a lie. I hope this is one hell of a joke. Y'all put it in the comments and let me know what's going on. Let me know if this is just content. Let me know, because I'm living in the state of Texas. Let me know that this is you. Let me know that I shouldn't believe everything I see on the internet. Let me know that this is a lie. I hope and pray that this is a lie. Now, before we get started off in this video, I gave y'all a little taste at the beginning. That's what's going on. That's what's happening worldwide, state to state. Now, before I give y'all my thoughts on that, go ahead and smash the like button, hit the like button, so we can get this video ticking in the algorithm, because this is one of the most important videos we have to get out here. And I need y'all to help me get it out here by liking this video so we can get this video ticking out on the algorithm for other people to pick it up, because I feel like this video can help a lot of people. And if you don't know, now you know. It's your boy Jada, aka JG. Know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this video. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Know what I'm saying? If y'all new to the channel, you found this channel at the right time. Thank you for all y'all love and support. You know what I'm saying? All my supporters out there, y'all been helping me. So I'm going to help y'all. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop. I'm dropping videos like hotcakes. Now, with that being said, with that being started, let's go ahead and lift this video off. Now, I don't mean to sound self-centered. I don't mean to sound delusional, but I can't help but to believe that this is what's really going on. Chosen ones, they are stalking you out of curiosity. Chosen ones, they are stalking you out of curiosity. See, they know the energy on this planet is raising. They know more and more people are becoming aware of who they are. A lot of people are becoming conscious. A lot of people are waking up to their consciousness. You know, it's a lot of chosen ones in America that's being activated, you know? And I feel like, what if all this is a cover up? You know, they say they got the flock cameras out here to have the traffic to get your license plate. They come out here with the cameras to have your activity, track where you're going. But what if it's really to track the chosen ones? See, chosen ones, you are being tracked, man. They watch you out of curiosity. See, they know they watching these videos. They watching the YouTube videos. They watching the TikTok videos. They watching the content. They see how more people are talking. They basically raising the frequency on the planet. And the more you raise the frequency on the planet, you scare people, man. And they feel like at this point, you don't deserve your privacy. You don't deserve to be left alone not 1 second in your lifetime. These people feel like they have made their minds up, made the decision like, hey, these people in this country, because I know they probably have it in China, but at this point, America is looking like a baby China right now. I think America is slowly but surely turning into a communist country. We slowly but surely losing our rights to have privacy. That is invasion of privacy, bro.
You can't even do nothing in peace no more. Like, what if I was up here? They got cameras in the sky trying to be like God, trying to be the new eye in the sky, trying to have bird's eye view on everybody. It's really to track people because they feel like, what if something is going on with our DNA genetically that we not aware of, but the government is, and they scared before we figure out what we got, the genetic codes in our body. Before we figure that out, they need to keep an eye on us. Like, because a lot of dudes is slowly but surely turning into Super Saiyans. Like, I see dudes, they doing flips, they jumping over trucks, they doing black back flips, jumping through windows, they doing a lot of impossible things, and they making it possible. Like, dudes, they getting shot and they not dying, they surviving Glocks. Like, how many, like, bro, for crying out loud, my homie, he got hit with the Draco. They came on the block, thought they cleaned him out. This how it happened, bro. Gary, Indiana, bro. They shot my homie in the head with the Draco. Shot him in his leg so he will fall down to the ground. He shot him in his leg. He fell down on his face. And they walked up to him while he was down, laying down on his face. Took the Draco, the baby AK-47, the micro, shot my homie in the head, and they walked off. See, before they walked off, they said, F your hood. It's about this hood. F your hood. Bow! Shot him in the head with the up close with the Draco. The bullet went in his head and then went out his face. They thought that because they had got so close up on him and finished him, they thought they had actually finished him, man. Dude did not die. He was still up the next day, the next week. On the G, they tried to take me out on the G. What y'all on for? Still smoking, still thugging with the patch on his nose. I was so happy and proud for my homie, man. I thought he was gonna be a vegetable. I thought he was gonna be brain dead. What up, folks? Shaking up on his deathbed. What up, folks? On the G. They ain't trying to take a G. They ain't taking us out on the G. What up, folks? They tried to take me out on the G. It's like it changed him, but it made him more angrier. It's almost like he turned angry. I ain't never seen my homie less like, damn, man, it's like the bullet made him mad. It's like it made him angry. Like, they on the G. I catch him on the G. They know what it is on the G. It's like it made him more aggressive. It did something to him to the point he was like, yo, I'm not fighting no more. You see what they did to me? Look at my face, G. Luckily, by the grace of God, I don't know how, but his face healed up. It's like the bullet pierced and went out his head and came out his nose. Some way, somehow, his nose healed up. It's like it's back intact. Like, wow, like you really healed. Like, it don't look like you, man. It don't look like a bullet went out his face. He's still up, smoking, drinking, shaking up. What up, folk? What up, folk? What up, folk? On the G, what up? Yeah, I'm still up on the G. They try to take, still up. Still healed. So people not dying, people surviving shots now. Back in the day, you hit somebody one time, they gone. People getting hit and they still living the day to talk about it, man. People surviving that. People eating bullets now. They not dying. That's a genetic, that's a genetic upgrade. I think that the humans are getting stronger than usual, and they don't know it's not enough fluoride they could put in the tap water to slow the reproduction down. It's not enough chemicals they can have in the food to get y'all sick. Yeah, people are not dying fast enough. And it's frustrating them. So they got to look and see, it's found something. What if they found something in our genes, our DNA, like, hey, it's something in them and it's finna activate through the sun. What if the sun is about to open our genes up, unlock some genes in us that they've been studying since the beginning of time that we don't even know we capable of having? That's why some people, they can feel like they can read people's mind without being around. You can tell what happened without being around. That's an upgrade. People low-key turning into Super Saiyans. And they want to have control over that, man. The people is going through it. I think the people body, the DNA is upgrading, bro. It's upgrading. And just, I think they afraid because They have a certain people up in here in this country, and they want to keep an eye on certain people, and that's the chosen ones. Chosen ones, they have to keep cameras out on every block just in case you activate and try to rise up, man. They afraid. They looking for the Messiah, man. They got all these cameras. What is they doing? They have all these fake birds, these fake. Who is they looking for? What they looking for? They looking for you. That's what the flock cameras ain't. No traffic, ain't no having all that drones. No, they doing that to track the chosen ones. They know the chosen ones about to activate, and they want to look. They looking for the Messiah, man. They trying to find them. They believe that it's a Messiah that's walking around in this country, and a person is probably a dude that don't even know that he's a Messiah. But before he find out, they want to take him out, round him up, probably kidnap him, and just take his genes and make a military weapon out of his DNA. You know how they do it. They was in the basement playing with tarantulas, trying to use a spider web, making armor, artillery, bulletproof vests out of the spider web. Everything they take, they try to see if they can make a weapon out of it. They try to weaponize everything. Do you know what this means? We found this. This is not from this planet. Oh my God. Do you know what this means? We can create a military weapon out of this. We can be the best, strongest military in the world using this technology. They are obsessed, man. So yeah, I think they have those cameras out to track the chosen ones down, man. I think they doing it in the skies to track somebody. They looking for the Messiah, because even back in ancient times, you know what I'm saying, the Pharaoh, he would tell everybody to unalive your firstborns. And if they were a boy, let the girls live. Let the babies live if it's a girl. But if it's a boy, kill it. Come on, man. Hell, why did he order all the boys to be taken out? Because just in case they would grow up to become the Messiah, to raise up against the dark forces, the dark negative energies, they would already be taken out before. See, they have birth certificates, they have social security cards, they got everybody tracked by their blood type. They know what blood types is about to get activated. They know. So before you have any kind of catch any wind on what's happening to your body, hold on, this is an upgrade. We upgrading. You know what I'm saying? This is how you see dudes like so skinny, but they still strong. Like, how was that little dude able to lift all that? He wasn't supposed to lift. That little dude, that little frail looking dude, little puny dude. Yeah, he lifted that car up by himself. Like, what? That ain't strength. That's genes, DNA, boy. He probably a descendant of Samson and don't even know it. Looks is deceiving. This dude looked like a bag of bones, skinny as hell, but he lifting stuff. How was he able to lift that? How was he able to jump that high? Because the DNA, his genes is unlocking, and they know it, and they afraid that certain people on this planet might accidentally turn into Super Saiyans, and they want to be able to keep an eye on that shit just in case they can track it down, and they want to snatch you up and put you in a damn military base and pick at your blood and use samples of it to make military weapons to strengthen their government. You have people like that all day, man. If you think that they ain't got children that never had a birth certificate, never had a social security card, never went to school, it's really children who was born on this planet, never been vaccinated. You think they ain't tried that experiment? Is this the children that been vaccinated? This the children that never had been vaccinated. Now, what's the difference? If this person got like psychic abilities, they able to perform things. We got to keep this person. This is why we have to have the whole population vaccinated, because that's why they pushing all this vaccine shit, because they scared of what you have in your blood, man. They scared of what you have in your DNA is laying dormant, and they afraid that shit is going to awaken. So they track it, all these tracking devices, all these flock cameras. They got all these drones flying around, looking bird's eye view to keep an eye, man. They looking for the Messiah, man. This ain't got. If you think this about the law, you crazy. Hell, chosen ones, this have everything to do about you. They cracking down. You know what I'm saying? People ain't going to jail fast enough too. They wondering what's happening. Why ain't nobody catching bodies like that? You go outside, the highway is over flooded. That means it's not enough people in prison. But see, they fail to realize, they had said the crime rate has dropped by 20%. That's a good percentage. So that means we're not even as violent as we used to be no more. We are at peace. We more peaceful. That means we understand. Hold on. We looking at each other. What if we all understanding that we are not each other's enemy? And they afraid of that shit. They feel like, hey, the crime rate is dropping. They not attacking each other enough. So if they not attacking each other enough, then that means that they could possibly be focusing on attacking us. We need them attacking each other, not thinking of, no. See, we don't need them to find out who their real enemy is. They figure the higher the crime rate, the less chances of people finding out who their real enemy is. But the crime rate is dropping. They getting scared. The crime rate is lowering. So that means people is thinking, they getting smarter. Like, hold on. I don't think we should be doing this to each other. I'm going to chill back. No, that ain't the enemy. That's my brother. I think people are getting smarter. The crime rate dropping by 20%. So they have to put these flock cameras out here thinking they doing something. But if they were smart, think about it. If you really want to have the crime rate to go back up, you don't make weed illegal and push alcohol. That ain't gonna happen. That's gonna make us even more madder, and that's make us not want to pay for nothing. Y'all making weed illegal, hoping that that's gonna flood the jail prison system up. You fool. You fool. So I feel like by them having these flock cameras out, having all these drones, these fake birds, ducks following us around, people sitting around in unmarked vans, listening to your conversation right now in an unmarked van, like we don't know who the hell that is outside. Instead of having flock cameras, you fools, don't you think flock cameras will lower the crime rate even more? Because that's raising the awareness. Hey, they got flock cameras and stuff out. I don't think we can get away with this crime. Let's give it up, man. Them days are over with. I don't think we can get away with it. So, hold on. I'm about to say, I thought I knew him. I was about to curses. Anyway, if they moral of the story, if they want the crime rate to go back up, why would you put flock cameras out there? Think about it. If y'all with me, y'all still with me? This how I say that it was a foolish idea to get flock cameras. You complaining about the crime rate is not raised, the crime rate is lowering. Don't you think the flock cameras is gonna lower the crime rate even more? Because now we know that we being watched, you stupid dumbass fool. Now nobody's gonna want to commit a crime even more, so that's gonna lower the crime rate even more, dummy. So you kind of kicking your own ass. You defeating the purpose and you contradicting yourself. You want to make weed illegal, and if you get caught with a weed, we're giving you life for anything over 200 grams. You stupid. That ain't doing nothing but teaching us how to be smarter criminals. Now with that, we know we have to do something smarter. So you got these flock cameras out here. You want the crime rate to rise instead of dropping, then get rid of the flock cameras, because as long as we know that we have cameras out here following us, we're not going to want to commit a crime because we know we're not going to get away with it. So, hell no, I'm not doing that, boy. You better not. They can see everything in your car. I'm not getting up in that car. No, I'm not doing that. So, by you having the flock cameras out here and all them drones, the crime rate is actually going to drop even more at a significant faster rate, dumbass. So, if you want the crime rate to go up, get rid of the damn flock cameras. Stupid. I'm trying to help y'all. Because I guarantee you, in the next 5 years, that crime rate gonna drop by 50% because everybody gonna be too scared to commit the crime because they know they being watched. So, aren't that gonna influence people to stop? You know, it's no point. I'll stop. Man, they got us, man. They got cameras out. You can't do that. No, I'm not doing that. They gonna think twice. You know what? I don't want to be a criminal more. I'm done. So the crime rate is gonna drop because we know we ain't gonna have a chance to get away with it. So you kicking yourself in the ass. You want the crime rate to stop dropping, get rid of the damn flock cameras. Make weed legal again and stop pushing that punk ass, weak ass alcohol. Nobody want to drink that nasty ass cologne, hand sanitizing ass alcohol y'all pushing. Nobody want that bullshit. Stop playing with us. Get rid of the damn flock cameras and put the damn weed back on the damn shelves in the damn streets. Stop playing with us. You got these flock cameras out, the crime rate gonna drop even lower. You talking about 20 cents, it's gonna be 20%, it's gonna be lower. We scared, man. We know y'all watching us. Get rid of the damn flock cameras. Now, that's how I'm coming. Shoot. It is disgusting. It's disgusting, bro. See, these people feel like you don't deserve privacy. They feel like you don't deserve to have a second to yourself being unwatched. And this is why they got the flock cameras and they pushing the streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody is streamed, then that's surveillance right there. We don't have to watch you because everybody's streaming. So we could keep an eye on all this. This is like they want everybody to be cops. You know? With this flock camera stuff, it's screaming, China, 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 China. It's some communist shit, man. It's straight up communism. And it's invasion of privacy, bro. So like, what if I was down bad? Like, for crying out loud, y'all have these cameras peeping through people's windows, bird's eye view. What if I wanted to get some privacy time to myself and choke my chicken? Y'all have me on camera choking my chicken. Can you imagine being on camera choking your chicken? You they got you on camera. Oh Lord, you can't even choke your chicken in peace no more because the flock camera's gonna be watching you beat your meat. You can't even beat your meat in privacy no more. That's shame. Flock camera gonna be seeing y'all, boy. Damn, he going crazy down there. That brother is starving. He choking his chicken. Y'all gonna be on camera caught choking your chicken. Damn. Boy got caught beating his meat on camera. How you get caught beating your meat? Damn. There's gonna be a lot of cameras. Them flock cameras, y'all. You ain't gonna have no good time to make love to your old lady because they gonna have you on a camera going to work. Y'all ain't even gonna be able to cheat on y'all husbands no more because we gonna pay the government to, hey, tell me where this woman you did, and they gonna have after you could pay the flock camera to track you. Man, y'all ain't gonna be able to get away with nothing. You ain't gonna be able to steal a candy bar. For crying out loud. But I kind of, you know, it's they have ups and downs to it. Even though it's invasion of privacy, I feel like I don't agree with it, but I feel like good. Maybe that'll stop the crime from going. Maybe that'll drop the murder rate at a lower, higher rate. Because if the criminals out here know that they're going to get caught, they're going to think twice. I'm going to go get his ass. No, hell no. But they got flock cameras out there. They got flocks. Fuck. Damn. They ain't going to want to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got ring cams. Bro, they can take a ring cam. Hey, we need access to your ring cam. Suspect was in this building. We need to see all camera. You could tell them no. Like, that's crazy. They having this stuff out here. Yeah, it's for crime, but I think it's to track the chosen ones. Like, bro, they can have your heart rate, your frequency, the vibration that you vibrating at. That ain't for no coincidence. That's to check if anybody vibrating at a high frequency, we gonna get at them because obviously they doing something. We know, hey, they're raising their kundalini energy. They're raising the energy from the spine, the chakras, using the energy to go up the 33rd vertebrae, opening up the pituitary gland called the milk and honey, and the secreting oil in the ventricle of your brain, causing Christ consciousness, aka the third eye, to have opened. They don't want you to open your third eye because they know the person that's vibrating the highest got a higher chance of opening his third eye. That's what this is about, man. They got your heart rate. They can track your heart rate, see what the vibration that you, because this just to chase the chosen one. We gonna track him. We gonna follow him, and we gonna send missiles at him. If we can't control it, we gonna take his blood. We gonna take everything. We gonna make weapons, and we gonna invent things out of him. How you think the cell phone got here? They took a woman, she had a tumor on her, a cyst on her brain. They took the tumor off without her knowing. Took the stem cells out of the cancer cell and they created the cell phone with it, and they still didn't give her no credit, still didn't pay her for it. And they all got the stem cells, they got the cells out of her tumor that was growing on her brain. And that's how they still to this day, a black American woman, she had invented the cell phones through the stem cells on a tumor that was growing in her brain. Can you believe a damn cancer cell, a cancer tumor was growing in her brain? They stole the stem cells out of the tumor and they created with the cells the cell phone. How be damn? How the hell? So they will have weapons and artillery and stuff out of your genes, man. They got these cameras out just in case the sun, because the sun is vibrating at a higher frequency. The sun is getting closer to the earth. That's why it's hotter than ever in history to ever be recorded, because people passing out, falling out, passing away, combusting, because the sun is vibrating at a higher frequency and it's getting closer and closer to the earth. And obviously you have the DNA to still survive it. If other groups of people dying and you getting energy, obviously we need to watch y'all. How the hell the sun taking us out, but it's powering them? So you mean to tell me the sun is empowering you, but it's taking me out? No, we need to watch them. Hell no, you might fuck around and become a Super Saiyan or something. No, see, they know their time is up. They know something is happening, and they don't want to miss out on this. They know. Y'all talking about some Nephilim giants, the what they say, the Nibiru, the planet Nibiru, the dude, you the one. They ain't got no flock cameras in on planet Nibiru. They got the flock cameras here on planet Earth. They ain't got them in Saudi Arabia. They ain't got them in Thailand. They ain't got them in Australia. They ain't got them in Jamaica. They got them in America, because something about the people, the indigenous people in America, something about the American man, something about the American woman, they are infatuated with, man, and they can't keep their eyes off of them, because they fear if they know the Messiah is here. They know the Messiah has always dwelled in America. The Messiah is in America, and he's probably a black American. So they want to keep their eyes on using flock cameras just in case one of you black girls pump out a baby and it accidentally becomes the Messiah, because we know the Messiah comes from the black womb. So we need to keep an eye on them. We're going to put them in. We know they be in the hoods. Put them in the hoods. The low income. Yeah, that's what more likely the Messiah might come from. We know exactly what we know. The blood type. We know the DNA. We know we know. And we need to watch y'all, just in case y'all think y'all may get too powerful. Y'all might try to nuck if you buck. Just in case you try to buck, we ready. Why you think they got all these artillery weapons, all this atomic bomb? Because they want to have it ready. Just in case the chosen one want to come back and want to buck and try to get the planet back, we got bombs and stuff. We got equipment. We got hella artillery ready for you. Y'all talking about some World War III. No, the war is going to be the awakening of the DNA. People going to be transforming, shape-shifting, morphing into stuff that they got millions of. It's people that's been here millions of years before you, and they was capable of a lot of things, and you possess the same DNA. You carry the same blood. Some of y'all walking around with blood cells, the same DNA ancestry of Samsung. You damn right they got flock cameras over here. Some of y'all probably walking around literally the direct descendant of Jesus Christ. You think they ain't tracking? Why is all these cars? Yeah, you don't even know what's in your blood. You probably got the ancient Egyptians all in your blood. So you mean tell me that I'm related to the same people who had built the pyramids, and I'm capable of accessing that DNA? I can move things with my eye vision. If I just raise the frequency, the fluid from the base of my spine up my vertebrae and rise it up from the vertebrae through my neck, through the pituitary gland to get in my brain, and I'll have infinite consciousness, and I could be able to manifest things using thoughts like a god. So you mean to tell me I basically can become God? They scared as hell. You damn right they watching you. That's what the flock camera's for. They know y'all studying that. We know y'all trying to raise y'all frequency. We know y'all trying to activate that Kundalini energy. And just in case you activate that Kundalini energy, we going to have something for y'all. We watching your vibrations. We watching your frequency. We watching y'all daily. Don't ever think y'all gonna get away. We don't want to miss this. Just in case you might wake up and turn into a damn Super Saiyan, we want to keep an eye on it. And yeah, we got people in the sky satellite. Why are they doing all this? Like they scared? Because they know something is laying dormant in you and it's about to activate any minute now, any day, any second now, any year. And they don't want to miss it. They don't want to not be prepared for it. That's what it is. Ain't about no damn car. Why you think they putting cameras in the car? Cause just in case you have, they want to watch you every second. They are afraid. Hell, but what I know, shoot, it's your boy Jada, aka JG. Put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this YouTube video. You know, I'm serious about this, man. They got them cameras out for the chosen ones, man. They know you about to activate, man. 144,000. I don't even think it's 144,000. I don't even believe it's a number. I just believe that it's people out here that own that planet. They own that. And they watching and they ready. They looking for the Messiah. They looking for the chosen one. They looking for the star seeds. They looking for all that. The descendants of the ancient people, they looking for it. And they tracking blood types. They ready. And they coming and they already locked and loaded. So you should be too, spiritually and energetically. Now, it's your boy Jada, aka JG. Put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this video. I might have to make a part 2 about this because them flock cameras is crazy, man. They ain't got flock cameras in Africa. They ain't thinking about the Africans. They doing it in America because they know we the shit. Know what I'm saying? Hell. So that's what's happening. It's your boy Jada, aka JG. Put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Know what I'm saying? You got to know. WTS. We the shit. FYT. Fuck you too. Look out. Look out. What they flocking at, boy. No flock zone, Goofy. Hell, if you made it far in this comment, if you made it far in this video, comment right now. No flock zone, man. I heard a waka flocka, flocka, waka, waka, flocka, but I ain't never heard of flock cameras. No flock zone. Get rid of the damn flock cameras. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments, excuse me. So I know. No flock zone. All capital letters. It don't matter, but I just need to see. No flock zone. I'll holler at y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all add me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Excuse me. Follow me on TikTok. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's all the same name as his YouTube channel. Jayday, aka JG. You spell it Jayday, aka JG. Y'all go add me. Follow me on every platform. I'll holler at y'all, man. They some haters, man. What they flocking asses.